October means many different things. Halloween, the return of RLCS, League of Legends Worlds, and of course, the fourth season of HSL here at XP. Well, I should say the third. In the past, it's been the fourth. Sometimes it's been the second. Either way, it's the final season of the year here at XP for the HSL. So, as per always, I'm back, ready to bring the action. My name's Formal, by the way. I've got some sick sponsors supporting this event. EPOS, whose headset I'm using right now. Some of the best audio equipment you can find in Spear Tech, helping, provide tools for these students who are trying to coach and work their way to the top of the league. And of course, Computer Alliance providing all the tech behind the scenes that helps all of this run. A big thank you to their continued support because, well, we're back, and we are back with a vengeance. Two divisions, just like in previous seasons, but this time I think there's going to be a bit more competition towards the top. This is Conference A, Forest Lake, ATC, Unity College, Canterbury Taipans, Mansfield Esports, Trinity Esports, Lakers Legends, and the Marsden Makos Maroon. All these teams consisting of players that are of the diamond level and above when it comes to the solo queue ranks. A lot of GCs though, especially on the top half of this ladder. So big names to look out for Forest Lakes as per usual. Like they're always going to be up there. Same with ATC, a team that could surprise though. Unity, keep eyes on them. They could be a hot team to watch out for. Then we head down to Conference B, which, well, we'll see some of the B teams here as well, like the Marsden Makos Black, Maryborough, SHS Marauders, SPLC Esports, Forest Lakes Blue, Lockyer District High School, Canterbury Taipans 2, Downloads Giga Griffins Blue, and the Downloads Giga Griffins Red as well. Teams to look out for in this one, well, those Griffins, they're going to be an interesting one. They're going to be a tough one to pin, but if I'm picking an early favorite here, it's probably going to be SPLC. They're kind of going to be a team to look out for sure. Similarly, Forest Lakes, that's per usual. Forest Lakes always going to be up there, always going to be competing. So, yeah, this Conference B, I think, is going to be very competitive, just as tight towards the top as Conference A is, and it's going to be exciting to see who is able to take it all in the end. But before we get into our first matches, let's just even take a look at what we're going to be seeing today. So, two matches as per usual, starting off with Unity College United taking on Lakers Legends. Unity College probably could be a sleeper pick. This is a school that I think is going to be gunning to win out overall for the Lakers Legends. They're a team, I kind of peg them a bit more in the middle of the pack coming into today, but opening game, if they could pull off a little bit of an upset, I think that would be fantastic for this Lakers Legends squad. So definitely don't want to downplay what they might be able to bring out there. I think, there's a storied history with the Lakers Legends. Unity College, one of the newer teams, but when I'm looking at players like Reeves, Arrow on this Unity College side, I think they're going to be very, very strong to watch. 5 minutes on the clock, though, as we're getting ready to kick this off. Players, as you can see, jumping on to the pitch as we get ready to go for our opening matchup of the season. Day one, it's always so exciting. It's always a little bit stressful, but it's always good fun nonetheless. As we get ready to go, best of 5 minutes down. It's Rocket League time, and I still have to kind of recover from good old RLCS yesterday and getting back in the groove. I think Arrow's recovered quite quickly. Early shot and goal for Unity. And this is exactly what we were talking about. Unity wants to be a team competing for that final, and already putting shots in 4 seconds, and they're able to get one through. Of course, this Unity side consists more of just Arrow. When you look at Unity overall, yes, there's Arrow, but you've also got Reeves as well as Hathor on the team in blue. Against them for the Lakers Legends, SGP Fluky, who are around for another season, as well as Gamer Pro YouTube and Angoose, all coming together. And you know what, Geese, gonna be a soft spot in my heart right now, just because of, well, how hard the Padres have been going. Not even a minute in, and I gotta throw a reference to my baseball team. Either way, Lakers Legends a chance. Angoose isn't able to put that one in just yet. More defenders starting to fall back right now. Reeves with the challenge across the midfield line. Only goes so far with it. Arrow will be the one who will clear it across the middle. Gamer Pro from underneath. In an attempt to create some space, actually, we see a couple defenders bumping into each other. Fluky kind of bumping some defenders as well. Here comes Goose. Can only get it to the backboard. Not quite putting it on target, at least not on this attempt. Coming back up the other way. Ball gets centered once more. Arrow too far back for a dangerous shot. We'll have to kind of settle it down for now. As we see a bit more pressure coming in. A chance for the Lakers Legends. It's a slow touch coming from SGP Fluky. Not enough to get it in. And the ball will come back up the other way. Feeling out process right now. First game of the season. It's been a while since, you know, these high schools have played with and against each other. That opening game, always a little bit of a litmus test to see how aware you are. And for the Lakers Legends, defensive rotations not quite there yet. Double commit on the attack. Exactly what you are hoping to iron out by this stage of the year. A bit unfortunate for the team in orange, Unity United. We're going to go ahead and punish them for it and take that 2-0 lead, I should say. Spoilers. Right ahead on the script. Lakers Legends. They might be getting the next goal, all right? Not guaranteed. I'm not guaranteeing it, but, you know, sometimes you read a little ahead on the script and you can learn a little something. Gamer Pro, cross the middle. Fluky has a peek, gets a touch. Doesn't turn it into a goal, but that's all well and good because we're getting more pressure off that backboard. Gamer Pro still there looking for something. Not quite able to find it. Arrow will be the one who plays the corridor instead, falling it back for Angus. Arrow keeping it held up high. Ball again off the backboard. Do we see the shot from underneath? No, Unity overextended. Look how open it is back the other way. Reeves won't get there in time. Arrow actually was able to fall back, so fair play by the Unity side. They're able to lock things down for now. As we see another shot, this time coming from Gamer. Had the touch, had the angle, has the goal. What did I tell you? I read ahead on the script. Now it's 2-1 to Unity. Just had to give it a little bit of time. I think that's a good goal, though, for the Lakers Legends to find. They definitely started a little bit shaky in this series. Plenty of time left, though. 2.5 minutes on the clock. As Hathor gonna have to fall back a little bit for it. Shot's gonna come from Angus. And that's gonna be a goal. Tying it up 2 apiece. So we watch this one again. Angus just finding that angle. Well-placed touch. Kind of like the first goal of this series, actually. Lakers Legends are able to tie this bad boy up. Tie game halfway through game number 1. I think we're going to have a proper series on our hands. This could be a good one. Credit to the people behind the stage picking these matches. Alrighty. Off to a good start. Fluky doesn't want to cheat forward, leaves it for Angus instead. Doesn't really work out for him. 2 defenders staying back on the Lakers Legends side. Now they're going to find an opportunity immediately. In fact, it's going to be Unity United pressing it forward for the time being. Shot coming from Arrow out of the corner. Not quite going to hit its mark. We'll leave it for Hathor instead. Ooh, well, centered it. There's just no follow-up there. It's a good setup touch as well. Seeing some hesitation from both these teams to kind of follow through on plays, to go for some of these aerial touches. I don't know if I'm still spoiled from the weekend watching that RLCS, where, I mean, the challenge game was in full force. And I will always recommend teams watch and learn from teams like the Pioneers in particular, not just because they won and they're the best team, but how they are always looking to attack the ball and sort of contest when and where. Kind of seeing those hesitations coming from each side. As a delicate touch from Gamer comes off the post. It's not going to go in. Defense able to recover. A little bit awkward from the Lakers Legends right there. A go-ahead goal could have put game 1 away. Instead, Reeves is going to try to lead the charge. That's a big miss. Hathor able to follow it up. Bump out of the net. But no one from Unity United wanted to take the shot. And again, it's going back to my point. The players who are trying to play setup right now, they're doing their job. It's the follow-up that doesn't quite seem to be there on a consistent basis. We'll see if that trend will change in the future as the ball slowly rolls towards the orange net. A chance for Arrow, and they're going to down that one with 38 seconds to go. Unity take a late lead. And you can see Fluky probably wanted to get that touch a little bit more into the corner. Quite unfortunate where it wound up. Unity United, 3-2 lead. Lakers Legends got a kickoff goal before. They might have a chance here, but it's Arrow who has the height, able to get there first. Definitely has been the MVP of this first game. Hathor trying to find one in the final 30 seconds. Again, Lakers Legends utilizing their own backboard to try to find the clear, and it will be followed through all the way to the tail end of the pitch. Arrow now leading the charge, tries to center it, but that's a pass to Angus. Hathor had the touch. Reeves still staying back. Tight spacing from Unity. A miss from Arrow. A chance for the Gamer Pro. And it comes off the post. The angle was tough, but they needed that for the equalizer instead. Unity, a chance to down it. They will survive. Game number 1 goes to the team in blue. Unity United win it 3-2. So it's 2 quick goals, followed by, well, how do I put this? 2 quick goals, a little bit of a comeback from the Lakers Legends, but not enough for them to hold on in the end. Interesting stat, though, I'm looking at right there has to be that demo stat, actually. No demos from Unity United in that first game. They were very much a back-to-front team, I think, just relying on Arrow to kind of do a lot of the offensive work, and realistically, it was just low touches across the board. From the Unity side, outside of Arrow. And Arrow was the player I did kind of highlight at the start of this. They're going to be the one we're going to be watching out for and looking to see if they're going to be able to kind of carry this squad and how far they can go. I would love to see the Lakers Legends try to square up on Arrow. Make sure there's always someone challenging, not giving Arrow that space when it comes to some of these touches. That's got to be the play moving forwards right here. Otherwise, yeah, I think Arrow is that type of player that could dominate in a series like this. So, with game 1 in the books, you would hope nerves are starting to calm. This is the press box, by the way. This is where I'm usually sitting and watching from, trust me. And this is, I guess, you know, the fans coming out after a quick trip to the concession stands, getting ready to go themselves. Here we go. Game number 2 about to be kicking off right now as we count ourselves in. A lot of pressure on this Lakers Legends side. You don't want to go down 2-0. Eyes on Arrow. Will we see another dominant performance from the young gun? 10 seconds in. First chance came from Fluky, but they just weren't there to be able to bring it in. Angus, that's a great pass! Angus to Fluky gets the opening goal, and this is exactly how you want to ride up an infield pass. Fluky going from the outside in. All you need to do is get that cross. Great stuff from the Lakers Legends. That's got to get you excited. That's got to get your team pumped. And for Unity, definitely a little bit awkward of a start right there, but there was nothing in game number 1 that told me, yeah, Lakers Legends are going to be able to connect on passes like that. That's going to be my shout for the goal of the game thus far. Hathor gets dunked on. Goose has the boost. Got to commit to the play, though. And wounds up pushing it corner instead. And right there, the difference between the good and the great players. Goose able to set it up, but they weren't proactive in chasing it down. You got to jump for it. Push your comfort zone in those breakaway situations. 1 goal probably is not going to be enough to take the Unity side down. Hathor won't get it centered. Fluky, however, will. Arrow alone on defense, will cross up the field. Hathor, instead of going for the pass, actually rotates back. That means Arrow has to get the next touch. Look where the placement is! But because we saw Unity rotating back, they weren't there. Now Unity's double committing. And the rotational play that was consistent in game number 1, struggling in game number 2. Lakers Legends being gifted opportunities, and this could be a big one. Swing and a miss from Hathor. Fluky not really expecting it. Doesn't wind up getting to the play in time. As eventually Arrow will clear it across the midfield. Where Gamer Pro will corral it. Try to flick it over Fluky. Instead it's Fluky just kind of playing keep away. Up through the corridor. Arrow with the touch. Reeves with the follow through. Actually is continuing to push it forward. I don't think forward is where they wanted it to go, though, because Gamer Pro was just able to find it straight away. Possession given back to the Lakers Legends. That's a huge beat. Reeves able to get the clear. Hathor, was looking for a bump. Got demoed themselves. Still, it's Arrow who we want to see kind of get checked up upon. They're the ones making the play through the corner right now. Hathor with a chance. Fluky makes the save. Reeves, though, jump up. Be proactive. 2 defenders are there. And the 2v1 is won by the defense. Reeves gets in the way of Arrow's shot, who tries to recover. Wasn't able to find the strike. Nearly halfway through our second game, Lakers Legends. They're holding on. Through the backboard, swinging a miss in front of the net. Breakaway in the opposite direction. Hathor misses as well. Reeves misses as well! Oh no! 3 strikes and you are out. First one on the back corner, second one in the middle, and then Reeves in front of the own net. Unity cannot afford to make mistakes like that one. That's a silly play, and it's one that the Lakers legends are going to be all over. 2-0 lead for the Lakers. As Gamer Pro once again going to center things. Fluky trying to create a little bit of space. We'll wind up seeing the ball go right back down to Reeves, who throws it back to Hathor with a clear attempt across the middle of the pitch. Angus actually throws it straight to Arrow, who doesn't take the shot, intentionally went high with it, hoping for some teammate support. And the pressure just not coming through right now. Unity United with the chance. Arrow going for the dribble. Isn't able to finish the play. Hathor is. And Unity brings us back within 1. Great dribble from Arrow. As you can see, out of the corner, the shot does not quite find its way in, but the pressure definitely was there. And you finally got to see Arrow with a little bit of that support, kind of helping the star player out. Just under 2 minutes. Plenty of time for a quick goal. Unity, I mean, they were able to find 3 in the first game. The first 2 came rapid quick. Lakers, though, looking for their third right here. And no, Fluky had an open net, but put it the wrong way. Now Arrow should be able to clear it out through traffic. Has to get the second touch as well. Fluky unable to put the ball in a safe spot. Now Arrow off of the ceiling. Doesn't have the read on Gamer Pro. Unity very clumped as Angus will take it over the center. Follow through underneath from Fluky. Reeves back across the middle. Hathor won't get the touch they're looking for. We'll have to kind of slow it down once again. Gamer Pro tries to set up Arrow. The ball continues to bounce in awkward spots. More contact being made. More confusion on both sides right now, but it's going to be punished by Angus. 3-1 lead. Lakers legends looking like they may have got themselves in that comfortable spot here in our second game. As we watch that one again. Unity, they just look awkward at times with their positioning right now. I think individually sometimes they might come up with that big play, but they're not vibing as that team. And although Lakers legends may have looked a little sloppy early, we've seen more double commits and more awkward positioning from the Unity side. Maybe that will change moving forward. Still plenty of time to bounce this one back. Arrow, oh, just a powerful shot. Does not go in. Epic save made on the line. That was Fluky. Had to dive for that. Diving save, though, exactly what the Lakers ordered. And now open net for the Gamer Pro. 3 weren't enough. They want 4 goals. Second for Gamer Pro in game 2. And if we weren't sure before, that's going to put the dagger in it. Lakers legends, they're going to take this second game and tie our series up. Yeah, this is a good one, and I think a big difference in this game is Arrow has been quiet in comparison to what we saw in the first game. Granted, I think the opportunities have been there. However, Arrow just kind of in a more defensive role. We've seen more pass attempts as opposed to more of the solo plays that we're seeing from Arrow in the first game, and it has resulted in a situation where, okay, they're going to get a late goal. Having to find 2 kickoff goals, though, in 11 seconds. I'm not buying that. Good heads-up play, though, from Hathor. We'll put that one in. Well done. As we move on to our final 10 seconds. Up for grabs, Reeves. Won't get the touch. Instead, we'll come it off the wall. No one there underneath it. Timer will hit 0, and game number 2 will go in favor of the Lakers legends. The exact turnaround we were hoping to see, and Fluky, 51 touches on the play. That is kind of ridiculous, actually. 51 touches. That, I mean, we saw Arrow doing all the work in game number 1. You could argue that right there would be, you know, doing a lot of the work here in game number 2. Still low demos from each side. Neither team really getting physical, going for the bumps or anything, and if we're going to take another look at it as well, it's been a low shot game. Neither team really putting in high shot counts. Still very back and forth. Still a very, very tight series. I mean, I don't know. It's a tough one to predict. I think at any moment we've seen that Unity can be very explosive in finding their shots, but the Lakers Legends have definitely become the more consistent team. Granted, we'll see if that continues here. As we move right along, Arrow straight down the middle. Do they get the next touch? No, instead it's going to be Hathor underneath, putting it high. Cross-up attempt from Reeves won't hit its mark. And the ball will be cleared back in the opposite direction. At least till Arrow gets to it, finds one touch, looking for the second. Backboard defense from Fluky, able to clear it out. Hathor, though, gets the touch. No! Oh, the angle a little bit too difficult for them. And we bring it back up the other way. Game number 3, and this one a chance to advance to match point in a series that could very easily go 5, based on what we've seen. You'd like to give yourself that 2-game cushion. Arrow certainly hunting for it. Can only go so far with it as the ball, once again, just gets well and truly lobbed. No one quite coming down with it just yet. 4 minutes. Opening minute of play. No goals scored. As we see, whoa. There's the bumping that I wanted to see. Fluky just trying to muscle their way to the play. Kind of bumped not one but 2 defenders. It's another one as well. Got that physicality in ya. As Angus makes one defender miss, won't be able to get it past Arrow, who has the speed to try and stay with it. Arrow with the pass back attempt, that nearly turns into a disaster. Gamer Pro taking it off the wall, misses their own touch. Up for grabs. Hathor gets there first, has Arrow across the middle, who, whoa, wasn't expecting Fluky to keep it straight. And having to double back, now we're seeing double commits. Lakers Legends defense panicking seemingly for no reason. Have been able to calm it down. Angus tries to pass it forward. Ball gets behind them. As it's a slow push forward for Unity, but they are inching towards the net. Trying to burn some of those resources. No boost on 2 members of the Lakers Legends means Arrow just has to keep it high. 1-0 lead. Unity United back out in front. And I mean, you can see the boost meters on the Lakers Legends side. Because Unity's slower approach and the Lakers Legends kind of awkward boost management, it definitely worked in Unity's favor. And now, with that 1-0 lead, I'm going to be curious to see if they're going to be able to hold on to it. Because Lakers Legends, they definitely need to boost, I feel, to be comfortable. And Angus and Fluky, again, on the defensive side without boost, struggling to find it. Unity, they can afford to be so aggressive right now, but no one's looking to boost starve them. I'm looking at that corner boost. Nobody has gone for it. Finally, Angus picks it up. You'd expect them to get the clear, but they're already burnt half of it. And yeah, Lakers Legends, they're struggling until they get that touch. And now with that breathing space, they can gather the resources up. They can look to press forward. But looking ahead in this series, and I think for this team overall moving forward, it's just knowing when you have the ability to grab boost and having trust in your teammates to hold the line while you do so is something I'm going to be wanting to watch from the Lakers side. They're playing so much of this game, it feels like, on that 0 boost mark. It's a spooky sight to see, for sure. Especially against a team that I would peg, you know, as a potential finalist in Unity. You got to be on your A game. That said, resources in possession of Lakers, and that's a great pass down the middle. It's not going to turn into a goal, but it's great to see more passes coming from the Lakers side. They're not afraid to go for those offensive plays that involve multiple members to really put pressure on the net. This time, though, Gamer Pro should take it themselves. That's a tie ball game with 1:45 to spare. As we watch this one again, Gamer Pro straight down the middle and in. Great stuff from the team in blue. Still plenty of time on the clock, though. It is another low-scoring affair. It should be worth noting. And what's interesting about it, only 3 shots from the Lakers Legends so far in this game compared to the 6 from Unity United. But Unity has just been unable to get those consistent threatening shots. This, though, could be dangerous off the backboard. Hathor going to follow it up. Again, centered. Where is Aeon? Arrow, I should say. Sorry, not Aeon. Arrow was sitting back, not wanting a challenge in front of the net. And there we actually saw, I believe that was Reeves, go for something crazy. Unable to get there in time. Lakers Legends. Oh, it was a shot opportunity, but no one on the attack. Means, again, we watch the ball go back to that midfield line through the corner. Angus tries to center it. Can only stay underneath for so long. Another touch. Not on its mark. Arrow going to be able to bring it back the opposite way. Reeves Underneath it, has the ball get centered. Angus steals it off them. Touch from Arrow, though, looking to put the ball right back over to themselves. Crossing it up for Hathor, who doesn't quite get there in time. Arrow loses the 50. 35 seconds away. We could be getting our first overtime of the season here in Game 3. Only a half minute to go. I'd say we're in golden goal situation now. And Reeves will get the first attempt on it. Misses it completely, but so too does Angus. As we go through the backboard. No one there until Arrow gets to it. Only has 40 boost to work with, and it's not going to be enough to follow it through. Centering it again. Hathor doesn't have the read. Reeves too far back. One last chance, though, for Unity to end this in regulation. My eyes are on Arrow, and I'm on it, you know, as Arrow has to rotate back. No one's going to get the play in the corner, or are they? Reeves actually keeping it alive, and that seems risky to me. Arrow gets a weird touch. Ball is allowed to hit the ground, and we have a Game 3 overtime. Here we go. Golden goal situation. Win match point. Spluky tries to create space but can only go so far with that play. Eventually it will be Gamer Pro trying to get the pressure for the Lakers legends. Arrow steals it off them through the corner. Only has one defender to beat. That one defender, though, Fluky, is able to make the save, and now Reeves may have gone too far forward himself. Ball gets to the backboard, will be caught by Reeves. Tries to create space, only goes so far with it. Swinging a miss from Hathor. Arrow, though, does not miss. Does throw it straight to a attacker now. However, they don't get that goal. Still, no one able to put it through. As the ball comes back the other way. Good pass and touch from Gamer Pro. Has Fluky. Unable to get to it for the strike. Goose underneath. Tries to get it towards the corner. Now watches it sail the wrong way. Hathor. Pass back to Arrow. 50 boost to play with. Enough to get a dunk. Would not follow it up. Hathor again in the middle of the pitch. Will be caught by Angus. Fluky swings and misses. No one's near the ball. Arrow gets there first. Gets over Angus. Gamer Pro. Oh, was a very dangerous touch right there. That was nearly the dunk. Unfortunately for Arrow, they kind of just put that last touch a little too hard and they weren't able to get the speed required. Oh, that's scary. You don't want to see that if you're on the Lakers Legends side. They will survive for now, though. 100 seconds into this overtime. I hope everyone's gotten comfy. Arrow's touch is dangerous. Hathor unable to follow it up. The defense recovers, but they're still double committing on the Lakers side. Someone needed to make a read. In the end, no one was really able to go for it. Kind of a strange play. It's all said and done. As Reeves lets that one get behind them. Now, Hathor, not there either. It will be Fluky instead, towards the backboard. Unable to find the touch that they initially wanted. Arrow tries to slow it down. That allows Fluky to make that save, and I'm a little bit surprised. Arrow, I thought, could have gone for a pinch. Instead, we see the pass. Fluky too far forward for a strike. That net was open. That should have been there halfway into what would be a regular game. This OT, 2.5 minutes long. And we still have at least one more game between these two after this. Such an evenly matched game. Two evenly matched sides. Something's going to have to give, and I think it's going to come from Arrow. The touch gets saved off the crossbar. Reeves stops the breakaway. Arrow, though, still going to have to rotate back. And again, no one being proactive on the Lakers side, going for the ball. As we see the lob shot towards the backboard, Goose is able to get up there for it. But the pressure is still going to be applied. Arrow loses out. Down the middle. Oh my goodness, Fluky puts it high. Why? It was there. The net was open, and then a double commit actually might leave the Lakers in trouble. Through the corner, Reeves will find the center. There's Arrow's touch. Pushing it wide once again. As the clock continues to roll. 3.5 minutes into this overtime, neither team able to get scores. I mean, Arrow has put 7 shots on target. The Lakers have put 4. It's been a long game. Arrow with the dunk. Doesn't have the power to end it. Reeves going up for it. Touches it towards the wall. I don't think that was the touch they were looking for. Still, Hathor puts a shot close to the target. Not enough to be considered a proper shot. Arrow, though, I mean, intentionally goes corner to corner with this. Gives the space back to the Lakers Legends. They can go with this one wherever they'd like, and they try to take it over the top. Arrow stealing it away, looking for the double, and downs it. Unity take game 3. Oh, remember that infield pass play? That's no longer play of the day. Arrow with the double, puts it in. Big time overtime goal. 2-1 lead. Unity, one away from taking this series, and that goal was sick. Those are the types of goals you want to see come from them. So, I mean, again, it's still the Arrow show, though, and that's what has me concerned about Unity overall. Reeves and Hathor have had their chances. They've had opportunities, but they haven't been able to down them. You can see 3 shots, 2 shots apiece. Someone else from Unity has to step up for me to think this is going to be a consistent top team. Meanwhile, on the Lakers side, I just want to see a bit more go-getiveness. A lot of that passive play, I think, was hurting them in the end. They had some opportunities there that it just felt like they weren't willing to commit on. And you cannot do that when you are the underdog. You got to be willing to take some of those risks. So, after a very long overtime, it's going to be interesting to see how these teams do bounce back from it. Unity would love to get that win. Unity would love to end it here. Sorry, just having a little sip of the water. I am still here, though. I am still with you. I wouldn't leave you guys alone. 5-minute game. Unity looking to win the opening series. Lakers Legends trying to take us to that game number 5. As the opening kickoff sees the ball bouncing in an awkward spot. Reeves, no! Isn't able to find the shot. I like the commit forward. I liked Arrow's follow-up, but it may have opened the door for Fluky. They'll take it to the backboard, and Goose was there for the strike. Instead, though, it will be Gamer Pro lobbing it forward. No one able to put it in just yet. Hathor swings and misses, gets a bump onto Goose, who gets a bump onto Arrow. Both teams getting real bumpy with it. Fluky off the backboard. Anyone there? No. The shot was taken, though. The challenge happening in front of the net. Lakers Legends, they're not holding back now. Ball's in front of the net, and it's not put in. Gamer Pro missing the open net, just rushing that shot. Very unfortunate still. We're going to see that ball come out of the corner right now from underneath. Lakers Legends, they look like a new team in our opening minute, which is exciting stuff. It's what we were hoping for. Will they be able to convert it into the dub ski? Fluky wants to believe so. They'll center it. Arrow crosses the pitch up. Still 3:50 to go as Hathor doesn't get that strike. Arrow instead will be the one who tries to follow it up. Winds up underneath, and a chance for Fluky again. Leads to an awkward Reeves touch, and Reeves with the speed gets over the top of the attacker. And now Arrow finds the space. What a strike! And Goose able to get underneath. Keeps the ball in the corner. And we still have time. Still 3.5 minutes in this one. Gamer Pro. Oh! Caused Reeves to miss. As we get a weird touch. Fluky throwing it down in the corner where Arrow will challenge. Center attempt kind of goes awry. Hathor, though, still able to play across that midfield line. Gamer Pro looking to pop it up for someone. It's Arrow who will collect. Ball in front of the net. And Goose. Well, gets a touch. Not the ideal one, as defenders make some diving saves on the goal line. No one able to really follow that one up. Now Arrow gets that lighter touch again before putting it back down. Eventually we will get that clear across the midfield line where Reeves has to chase it back. SB Fluky back over to Arrow, who will watch it roll forward. 2.5 minutes left in this game. Angus throwing it down to a couple attackers where Arrow pops it back up. A lot of boosts actually being saved. Lakers Legend. Look how healthy those boost bars are. And compare that to what we saw in some of the previous games. They've definitely been improving as this series has been moving on. And I don't know how, like, aware people have been or how much they've been paying attention, but you could see a familiar name in the spectators, Rothy, who used to play for that Lakers Legend side, acting as their coach, I believe, and definitely doing a great job with these mid-series adjustments right now. Lakers Legends looking so competitive. Ooh, Gamer Pro, though, still almost let it slip by. The next member was there for the clear, and now Angus does enough to force Unity back to their own side. Low-scoring series as we're in our final 2 minutes. Still 0-0 Unity. They want the go-ahead goal. Reeves, though, has to play defense. Follow up from Goose. Leads to the own goal. Oh, no. Reeves first made the save, but then just drove into it. I don't know about that one, Chief. That one's kind of awkward. 100 seconds left for Unity to try to bring themselves back in, and Arrow straight out the gate, kind of put it in an awkward spot. Going to try to stay with it. Really would have liked the reset there. Not able to find it. Reeves goes up for it, can't come down with it. Open net perhaps as Fluky puts it towards the goal backboard. Not in. Arrow clears it back out. Gamer Pro shutting it down in front of the midfield line, but the follow-up touch is there. Minute 20 left. Angle! No! It was tight. It was close. But Arrow can't quite put it through. Reeves now with a chance. Was looking for the pass to Arrow, it looked like. Not able to connect this time around. Arrow now still has some boost. Trying to make the play happen underneath. Only goes so far with it. Hathor, though, still centers it, and maybe an overextension. No! It's a challenge one on the line. Fluky, I thought maybe pressed too far forward. Now we go the other way. Reeves slows it down across the middle. No one from the Lakers Legends are there. Fluky, awkward read. Ball gets behind them. Reeves tries to follow it up. Misses as well, and that allows Goose to push it back across the midfield line. Ball's going to fall in front of the net. A chance to put the dagger in it. Lakers Legends with a 2-goal lead. And that should do game number 4. Lakers Legends are going to take us to a game 5. This series definitely starting to deliver between these two sides. And we'll see if they're going to be able to keep this one and really put it down. 30 seconds on the clock. Unity needing 2 goals, still on their own half. Unless Arrow can do something here, there's not a lot of boost to play with using it all. Nearly gets a second. Hathor's there, though. And we got a game again. Unity United won't die easy. I mean, Arrow nearly got the double, but Hathor having the teammates back, able to follow it up. Gonna make these very final 20 seconds spicy indeed. Kickoff goes in Arrow's favor. Gamer Pro puts it in the middle. It was in a dangerous spot. Hathor centers. Arrow's there for the shot. We got a tie game. 2 goals in the final 30 seconds, and you saw off that pass Arrow all over it, and Gamer Pro just unable to get the read. Unity stealing the hearts right out of the chest from Lakers Legends. 10 seconds away. Last overtime went nearly a full game. We could be going back. Gamer Pro, though, puts up a lobber. 2 defenders go up forward. Ball's going to fall! I think that was Reeves who got behind it. And we will be going to the overtime. Lakers Legends so close to putting it through there. Here we go. Unity. A goal wins the series. Lakers Legends, a goal keeps them alive. They're going to be the first team on the attacking half as well. Arrow trying to create some space down the other way. Ball's falling in an awkward spot. Reeves will follow it through, connecting to Arrow. Where Gamer Pro props it up. That's a dangerous spot, but Reeves' hesitation means no goal scored, and I think Unity could have gotten there first. Instead, we're going to start to come back up in that other way. Arrow underneath. Wins a challenge, forcing a double commit on the defense. Still found the touch. Still found the opening. Reeves can't get it past the shot from midfield. Lakers Legends almost pushed it there. They're going to get another shot on target, and Reeves misses. Gamer Pro puts it through. The Lakers Legends take us to a game 5. Oh, man. Reeves, again, and I don't mean to sound like a broken record, but it really feels like both these teams at times just slow down almost needlessly. It's definitely making for an interesting series, that is for sure. One sec, I wanna... yeah, don't mind me. What does this button do? I'm just looking at I'm just clicking things. I'm just having fun while we wait for Rothy to ready up. We should be getting ready to go very soon. So, I have never been able to figure out how to change maps in between games in a series. And that's something that, like, everyone else needs to know how to do. And I don't. And I was trying to figure out how to take us to champion field, but, you know. My brain not good smart, alright? That's how it be. Alright, here we go. Game number 5. This is the decider. See who's going to be going and taking that opening win. Lakers Legends find Fluky right where they left off after that last overtime. Lakers Legends strike in 6 seconds. And if we want to talk about, you know, going full circle, the very start, it was a 6-second goal that Unity put in way back when at the beginning. So now they're going to be looking for another one. Ball slowly bouncing towards the net, but not quite in it. So a lot of time on this clock right now. I mean, Unity, all eyes have to be on Arrow, right? And whether or not Arrow will create plays, Fluky. Ooh, almost was able to sneak one through. Now the Lakers Legends are going to try to follow it up. They're unable to really get it straight away. So it'll be Gamer Pro. Everyone swings and misses. Hathor collects. I mean, that was awkward. That is a bona fide case of the whiffles, if I've ever seen one. And that's going to be a bona fide goal. No, it's off the post. Fluky, second touch. It's a third. It was 3 tries. Third time's the charm. That's what puts it in. I mean, first one causes everyone to miss. Second one was well too slow. I think Gamer Pro may have knocked it out. And Gamer Pro almost cleared it out as well. Oh, that's spooky. But a 2-goal lead for the Lakers Legends. Looking to put this one away. Such a good spot for this side right now. Arrow has to be feeling the heat, right? He has to be the one who you feel like Unity are going to be relying on to get themselves back in it. Instead, that we could be seeing that upset. It's Fluky. Will clear it across that midfield line. Fluky will put the shot on target. Actually, the defense does get in the way. Challenge 1. I believe that was Gamer Pro, actually, who sets up Fluky again. Gamer Pro's up tight, and I don't know where Goose was going all the way back. You know, going for the express clear, I suppose. Now they're back forward, though, and the shot's going to be saved on the line by Hathor. Keep in mind, too, that last game, it was a 2-0 lead until the final 22 seconds, where we saw it flip back the other way. Maybe we'll see that again here. That's where our eyes are going to be on. That is for certain, as we see a clear back up. Shot off the backboard. Gamer Pro, light touch, not able to put it in. Reeves now actually getting bullied back into that corner. Ball will get centered. Arrow takes the shot, and Arrow hits the goal. 2-1 for the Unity side. Now as they will get that one back. Arrow, that player we wanted to see. I'd be quite happy they get the goal there. Is that enough, though? Is that going to, you know, really rile them back up? 3 minutes is so much time in Rocket League. Lakers Legends, they really, I think, need that next goal. They need to be up by a couple, dare I say, just to feel fully confident in this side. Arrow, though, oh my goodness, no! I thought that was in for sure. Instead, it's off the post. Hathor's going to try to find another one. No one quite there in time. Oh, man. You can feel the pain. You can feel it in your soul after that. 2:18 still to go. Hathor pops one up. And Goose is going to try to knock it back down. Will be collected by Reeves instead. Eventually, we're seeing everyone just kind of play around, passing it to each other. As Hathor is going to try to take it up through the corner. Ball's falling back down. Arrow has to rotate all the way back. Eventually, they get underneath it. One touch looks good. Second touch might look better. Trying to keep it low. Defender misses. Tie ball game with under 2 minutes left. And we could be on a collusion course for a 3rd overtime in a row. Arrow has been money this series when given space. No way around it. And that could be essentially that goal that gets them in it. Minute 50 left. Lakers Legends going to try to take it back up the other way. Reeves shuts it down in the middle of the pitch. Fluky has to play defense, but the ball's put in a dangerous spot. Lakers defense initially is holding on. We'll get the demo. We'll get the follow-through touch across that midfield line. Gamer Pro unable to get that strike. Arrow will be able to chase it up. That's another touch, and that's not going to be accurate, especially with the defender there. That's a dangerous touch again, and there's been a lot of those on defense, those first touches. And it's why I'm being critical of these teams not really being as aggressive, because the first touches have been shaky at best from each side. That, though, is a very dangerous first defensive touch, and that's what I mean. I like how Unity was able to jump on it. It doesn't turn into a goal, but it definitely gets you on edge if you're a Lakers fan. 1 minute left. Next goal probably wins this series. Shot. Save. Follow-up shot. High. Third shot. Came from the defense. None of them going in the net. Here comes Hathor. Across the middle. The first touch from Goose will be to themselves, and they'll clear it across the line. And maybe the Lakers will get a chance. And what? What just happened? What an own goal! I cannot believe what I just saw! Arrow! Oh no! My heart breaks for Unity! But that could get the Lakers through! In one of the greatest own goals I have ever seen, the touch was not necessary! The angle was immaculate! How do you do that? 20 seconds left. Lakers Legends. They're going to try to park the bus to survive. But I don't know if they have it in them. Here we go. 13 seconds left. And the ball gets cleared across the middle. Hathor takes it away. A chance for the equalizer. Hathor drops it down. Arrow. Shot. It's weak. It's wide. Another attempt. It's going to go in with 1 second. Unity gets the equalizer. Oh my goodness, Lakers were almost given that win, and instead are gonna have to do it the hard way. Here we go, 1 second left, ball hits the ground. A Game 5 overtime for the series. Cannot write it up any better than this. Arrow off the kickoff. Nearly beats out Fluky. Then gets in the way of Hathor. Reeves feels backflip. And Gamer Pro will push it across the middle. Not enough for the strike, though. Goose misses. Another attempt for Hathor. Slows it down with that touch. Ball gets played off the backboard. Arrow with the shot. And they're gonna win! Unity grab victory off of a late own goal. They bounce back, they recover, and Arrow gets their redemption over 2 defenders. Unity is gonna win this series. Oh my goodness. What a series that one was right there. We went the distance, 3 overtimes in a row. Unity College almost throws away the victory. Somehow they're able to recover it. And for the Lakers Legends, I mean, the adaptations we saw from that side were fantastic. But at the end of the day, they just weren't able to keep that aggression that we saw at the start of Game 5 all the way through to put that one in their favor. So well done to the Unity side. We're going to be going to a break, though, because we got to keep this moving. That series went very, very long. That's what happens, you know, with several overtimes and going the distance. But when we return, our second match of the afternoon. Thanks for sticking with us and welcome back as we're getting set for our second matchup of the afternoon. We're heading to Group B with 2 of my picks as the favorites actually on this side of the bracket. It's going to be the Marsden Makos Black taking on the Maryborough Marauders. Are they the top teams in this conference? Probably not, but You know, they're sitting kind of right there in the middle of the ground. They're each going to be looking to make that playoff run, and they're going to be very evenly matched, I think, on the pitch itself. So this is going to be a super fun matchup, that is for certain. Large lineups, actually, I believe, on both of these teams. So we could be seeing a lot of subbing in and out as well on each of these sides. Going to be a fun one, that is for sure. And hopefully we'll be sending our players onto the pitch any moment to kick this one off and get us rolling. Do have Twitch chat open this time as well, so I will be able to say hi to you guys as we are playing along. I saw there were a couple questions that were asked before. Don't worry, I can see you now, so if you want to say hi, you want to have that chat, I'd appreciate it, because solo casting, it's a thing I do, but it's more fun if I get to share it with others, right? Like that's always how it's gonna be. So here we go. 5 minutes on the clock. Makos are in black, Maryborough are in orange. On that Mako side, we're gonna be watching one Exotic, as well as Requiem and Joshua the Beast. Now, should with note with Requiem, not the Requiem. They have graduated high school and also lived in another state. Meanwhile, for the Maryborough side, we have Dressy Mercury, Rowdy Riley, and Aussie Slayer. Check out their YouTube as well. So, two very different teams, very new names. We'll be curious to see how they kind of come together. I love the Dressy Mercury name. I think that one's great. Rowdy Riley, though, won't get the first shot as Aussie Slayer pushes it off to the side. This is a Conference B matchup, so we should be expecting maybe a little bit sloppier gameplay, maybe not the same type of speed. Doubt we're going to get any crazy double touches in this one. We will see double commits like that, though, I feel like. 2v1, and the save is made by the Maryborough defense. And you can see right there, Dressy Mercury just not having the confidence to jump off the wall and go for the play, instead of just kind of letting it roll back, as Aussie Slayer will be the one who presses forward. Continues to watch it. Ball eventually does get pushed into the corner, where it will be held for the time being, at least till Aussie Slayer tries to take it across that midfield line. There's the pass, there's the shot and goal. Maryborough Marauders straight down the middle get the opening points in this game. Well done to the Maryborough side, as they're going to be quite happy with that shot and goal. First of many you would have to hope for, and they did it look quite clean, actually. That pass straight down the middle. Promising side that Maryborough can find good counterattacks, as Joshua the Beast wasn't able to follow up on their initial touch, and the goal kind of will leave us wanting a little bit. Early days, however, and perhaps the Makos will be able to bring this one back, as they weren't able to create a lot of space initially. Eventually, Dressy Mercury will be pushing it to the side, and they'll follow it up themselves as well. Ball getting centered for Requiem, who gets the first touch. Goes all the way back, Rowdy Riley. Realistically, nowhere to go on that. Tries to follow it through underneath. Leaving it for Dressy Mercury, who got this cheeky touch! Fortunately for Maryborough, they're able to push it into the corner. Follow up from Requiem, though, gets the first, gets the second, and... I thought we were done with the own goals, everybody. I thought we had done them already. And yet Requiem throws it right down onto Rowdy Riley, who is feeling maybe a little bit too rowdy, and puts it in their own team's net. Tie ball game, 1 apiece. Here we go, 2:45 left on the clock. Requiem gonna try to get that clear down the middle. Actually went a pretty nice challenge, but isn't able to go the complete distance with it. Eventually will be left for a shot out the corner. Exotic, 2-1 lead. We watch this one again. That was a very tough angle for Exotic, but the placement absolutely perfect. Well done, the Makos get themselves the lead. Exciting stuff for the Mako side after giving up that first goal. Take advantage of an own goal and then get one, I think, a little bit more earned for their side. Still plenty of time left, though. On the clock, it's Aussie Slayer. Nearly puts it through. More pressure coming from the team in orange. Kind of testing the waters, you'd have to say. Just kind of getting a feel. Maybe the follow-up shot will find its mark. Not quite certain. Ray Dressy Mercury can't get a pass from Requiem. Ball slowing down, middle of the pitch. A chance for Exotic. Oh, another well-placed shot. Exotic feeling themselves right now. Clean looking car, clean looking strikes. The Makos 3-1. Good stuff. As they've got a nice start right there. Trying to play this one through the corner. Requiem puts it down, where it's going to be caught by Dressy Mercury, who isn't able to make the immediate play. Instead, it'll go to Exotic, who finds yet another deep clear. And that somehow bounces in? Exotic gets another goal. I'm going to have to see the replay on this one. I am unsure how that came together. Just a couple misses on defense, I suppose. It was such a delicate touch, but enough for the goal to come through. Makos Black now up 4-1. Just cruising away with the lead. Dressy Mercury watches that ball get centered. Aussie Slater will have to be the one who chases it, pinching it high from underneath. A second touch. No! The power was there, but the positioning was not. The Marauders get denied. And now the Makos just escort it back the other way. Goal number 4 for Exotic. And I believe that's going to be putting this one away. And it could be telling for this series right now. This could be a Makos, a day that the Makos will be happy to remember. At least game number 1, they're going to be feeling pretty good with that. Still 6 shots have been taken by the Marauders. Only 1 less than the Makos. But the shot accuracy definitely favoring the team in blue, to put it mildly. Didn't know. Requiem. Requiem having time to tap and chit chat right now as this is happening. Didn't know my name was the same as a pro when I came up with it. Hey, dude, it's all good. As that's a good goal as well. 6-1. 1 goal away from the Brazil. As we see it right there. Good touch from Requiem. Putting it in. That's going to be their second goal of the game. Makos Black very much in position. Just kind of take this series right now. And I want to bring up the fact I'm seeing a lot of esports cars right now. That Evil Geniuses one, yeah, it looks all right. Looks pretty good. I saw FaZe Clan before rolling around. Where's Pioneers and where's Power? Where's GZ? Where's even the Renegades? Where are those OCE skins? How come no one's rocking the OCE skins? That's going to be a goal. Requiem gets their hat trick. We get the Brazil scoreline, 7-1. As that one falls into the net. We'll watch it one more time. There you go. (7-1) lead. Makos just running away with this first game. Get comfy, everybody. Normally when you get a Brazil in game 1, it's probably telling how the entire series is going to go. It happens sometimes. Maryborough, though, they're going to have a couple chances to bring it back. That shot almost hitting its mark. Just adding to the score line. Instead, the ball will roll to the opposite end, staying on the ground. Not quite. We'll have to come off the roof instead. Now, it will hit the ground on the opposite side. Makos Black take the first game with the infamous scoreline originating from South America. 61 touches from Aussie Slayer, 9 touches from Rowdy Riley. Not the start Riley was looking for, I think, is to put it lightly. I mean, we got a sick own goal from Riley. I'm not sure if it was as good of an own goal as what we saw in our first series, but hey, you know, any own goal I think is exciting in its own sense, so good to see. Straight into our second game, however, not wasting any time. We're going to jump straight into it. Game number 2. Hopefully jumping straight into it. There we go. All right, come on, Rowdy Riley. If you're still going to be playing, unless we're seeing a sub, we are seeing a sub. Flareon Boy coming in for the Marauders. And this is what I mean. The Marauders have a large lineup. I think we're going to be seeing a lot of subbing from them. Let's see if this lineup is the lineup that's going to be able to find victory on their side. Aussie Slayer at the start, going for a defensive pass to Flareon. Now Aussie Slayer tries to take it down the middle. Again, Aussie Slayer had so many touches in that first game. It wasn't enough for the victory. Exotic bringing it back. We continue to go up and down the pitch. Requiem Throws it back down to Exotic. And the ball will make its way into the corner. Aussie Slayer from underneath. Doesn't get that second touch. Instead, it's going to go to Joshua the Beast. Where Flareon Boy. Oh my gosh, no! It wasn't the first touch, but the second as well. Flareon Boy out at the corner and then puts it in. Whoops. Whoops is what? What was that kickoff? 2-0. Okay. Well, we're playing Rocket League, everybody. This is the game we're playing. This is the Rocket League game we're playing right now. 2-0 for the Makos Black. I don't know, man. We saw an own goal followed by, I guess, a double fake delayed kickoff goal. I don't even know what to call that second one. 1 minute in. Exotic put 4 goals into the net in game number 1. Be curious to see if they're going to get a similar impact. They've got 0 goals so far here in the second. Plenty of time for them, though. Get themselves on the board. Nice flick past 1. Won't be able to get it past the second. Ball coming through that corner. Requiem doesn't get the touch. Ball's going to bounce back. As Aussie Slayer actually kind of gets jammed up underneath. Still a lot of time left. 3:33 to go. Maryborough Marauders. I mean, they're playing on their own defensive side right now and not really able to make contact with the ball. Jesse Mercury. Looks like they were a little lost in the weeds briefly, and that's going to allow the Makos to continue that backward pressure. Joshua not able to get that last shot. Exotic has Requiem behind, holding the ball in place, but it means a lot of boost had to be spent by Requiem to get up forward. Exotic will take the shot. Nearly comes off Aussie Slayer and into the net. Instead, we get the clear back down by Jesse Mercury. Joshua the Beast continuing kind of play forward, making defenders miss, and that's not in, buddy. Joshua pulls away from the play a little bit too early and actually winds up missing the goal. Now Jesse Mercury with the chance, doesn't go for the flick, instead tries to dribble. And Requiem will stop it on the line. Ball being centered once again. Requiem only goes so far with it. Flareon Boy doesn't really go too far. Aussie Slayer crossing up the pitch. Ball comes off the roof and not quite in. Requiem nearly puts it in as well, but winds up going wide. Now with 2 minutes 20 seconds remaining. It's still Maryborough on defense. Another goal probably puts this one away. Requiem really wants to find it. Has Exotic underneath, but Exotic was a bit too far forward. Now Joshua the Beast playing super deep. Just lets the ball come straight to him. Gets a deep clear. Requiem up high. Looks for the spike. Doesn't find it. Leaves it for Joshua. 3-0 lead. Too clean at the end of the day. And they're able to get that goal. Here we go. 3-0. Makos Black. Absolutely in a fantastic spot. As we continue to watch right now, Requiem takes a couple shots. Joshua the Beast crossing up the field, and as this game is happening, I just want to take a brief moment right now to shout out, if you haven't been there yet, TGG, the Gamers Ground. That's where this production, for the most part, is being run today. And if you haven't been there yet, it's located in the heart of the University of Queensland, and it's a pretty sick place to go in, play some games, meet some cool people, have a good old time. Requiem from behind is going to try to clear this one out. And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because, well, there's going to be a LAN happening next weekend, I believe, at the Gamers Ground, if I'm not mistaken. Not being told off by saying that, so I believe that is where it's going to be going down. And if you haven't had a chance already, do make sure to check it out. Sign yourself up. It's going to be a super fun showdown. And another reason why I'm bringing it up, because I want to call out one of my friends who apparently couldn't find their way to the University of Queensland, wound up getting lost when it's one of the easiest things to do. From the city, like, just assumingly, just get on the train to Toowong and then get on the 412 and boom, you're there. Don't know how you messed that up, buddy, but you did. So good on you. That's how you get there, and then right, you know, in the middle of the university, you'll find TGG. That's where it's all located. So I just wanted to get that out there. I don't know. I'm getting messages asking how do you get to UQ right now, and there you go. That's how you do it. 23 seconds left on the clock right now. Mako's Black go out to find another one. Requiem pops it in. 4-0 lead. Angers me when people get directions badly. I don't even know. I don't even know. That's neither here nor there, though. Back to the action at hand. Mako's Black up 4-0 in this one right now. Again, they've just looking like the stronger team at this stage. They've been able to play it a bit more consistently. They've been able to find a few more of those opportunities. And as we hit our final 7 seconds, no! Aussie Slayer nearly saved their own shot. Eventually, they do put it in. So we won't be getting a shutout. But, I guess that's a double? I don't know. I don't know what to call that goal. We call it a 4-1 lead. And that most likely is where our scoreline is going to sit as the timer does tick down. 2-0. Mako's Black get the win. They advance to match point. 1 away now from that clean sweep. So get those brooms out, Mako's fans. Marsden in a fantastic position for Maryborough. I'm curious if we're going to see another sub for the 3rd time. It looks like we actually had a sub mid-game right there as Flareon Boy stepped out and Rowdy Riley kind of came back in. Looks like at the tail end of it all. See if that continues. 0 seconds, though, on the clock. Hopefully just waiting for everyone to ready up, which it looks like they have. So we're going to be going quite quickly. Oh, now we go to Champions Field. Okay. Yeah, apparently, you know, that game 5 overtime. Don't need Champions Field for that, but for this one, yeah, all about Champions Field. So take a look at the arena right there. Watch as the sun sets immediately. Here we go. Game number 3. Mako's Black faking the kickoff. And they survive the initial attack, but if you're going to fake the kickoff, you've got to know when to turn it around, and they look to be doing just that. Maryborough Marauders not going with Flareon, have gone back to Rowdy Riley. And now Aussie Slayer is going to get the opening goal. So in 19 seconds, Maryborough Marauders get a quick one, put it in 1-0. That was just really awkward defense from the Mako side at the end of it right there. A few players had a chance to make contact with it. The only one who really wasn't in a strong spot was Exotic. Kind of surprised that one did go through either way. Maryborough Marauders, they had a lead in game number 1, but it was only a 1-goal lead. They nearly got the 2nd goal right there. Eventually, Exotic will get that clear. Rowdy Riley playing defense. Gets a bit of pressure on it as the ball continues to bounce around awkwardly. Dressy Mercury will get that ball to the corner. Ball eventually does get centered where Joshua the Beast gets a touch up. Aussie Slayer from down below. Going to try to take this one out of the corner. Requiem losing out. Finally gets the clear. As we go back and forth, 4:07 on the clock. Dressy Mercury. He's unable to get it past Johnny the Beast. Ball gets played on through. Exotic into the corner. Going down to Dressy. Not able to find it. Another attempt through the corner. Aussie Slayer actually now gets some space going for themselves. Requiem tries to steal it away. He's going to go for a little bit of a flick. Trying to stay underneath it. Do we see another flick? Yes, we do. But it's not on target. Off the backboard instead. Exotic trying to shut down that midfield line. Now trying to stay with it. More pressure in the middle of the pitch. Maryborough have to race back. As Exotic from underneath gets a touch. Nearly an own goal. Requiem's there, and it's a tie ball game. Requiem equals RLCS band. Yeah, that is different Requiem in this game, Lushuri. Very, very different Requiem. So we don't need to worry about that here. Yeah, and we won't need to talk about the other Requiem, I feel like, anymore. On this one, as Dressy Mercury will try to make a play off that backboard. From underneath, Requiem with the touches. Try to find the flick, wasn't able to get there. Ball comes back to the opposite end where Joshua is waiting. Doesn't get that next touch. Aussie Slayer, keeping it in the corner. Here we go, Requiem again. Second touch, stays underneath it. Continues to press it forward. Wasn't able to get that play. And you want to know how this isn't... A, I'm not seeing a Paladin, and B, Requiem's not playing third man the entire time. So, there you have it. Joshua the Beast. Off that backboard. Now it's going to try to follow this one through. Another chance right there. Oh, that's a good shot! Requiem makes it 2-1. Out in the corner. You can watch this again. Just beating out the two defenders. Exotic. He was chilling. Just in case. Wasn't needed that time around. Here we go. 2-1. Pinch off the kickoff. That was fast. Not accurate. Still dangerous. Aussie Slayer. More accurate touch. But it wasn't fast. So we don't get a goal. I said we're going to get a ball in a corner right now where Requiem's going to be looking to chase it. Trying to center it for Joshua. That was close. I think Joshua would like that one back. There was an easy chance for a goal right there. More swings and misses. No one able to find the beats that they're looking for. Eventually the ball's going to get popped up. No one there for the immediate grab as Requiem lets it get behind them. Gets a little bit bumped off the play from underneath. Exotic stays with it. Gets that next touch. Ball kind of falling in the corner right now. Exotic's going to try to play it through said corner. Here comes the shot. Nope, it's a cross up instead. 1 goal difference with only just under 2 minutes remaining. Very much up for grabs still for the Maryborough Marauders, and they can still turn this series around. All you need is a big goal, and we might get it here, actually. Racing back, Requiem does make the save. That was spooky. Aussie Slayer now with the chance. Isn't able to get that shot in. Exotic, though, will be able to get to it. Trying to cross up the defenders. Off the post. Joshua the Beast, delicate touch, comes off the post as well. And I would argue that was an open net miss, actually, by Exotic. Uncharacteristic mistake from what had been the star player of the team up until that point. Yes, the Makos have the lead, but with only 1:08 remaining, I'm a little bit nervous. Requiem gets the slowest goal you will see today. 3-1. And that's probably going to be enough to secure it. Marauders still might be able to find a little bit of a comeback here, but I don't know. I haven't seen enough from them. I haven't seen them score 2 goals in 1 game. That's got to be the first step, right? Here we go. 1 minute to go. 2 goals required. Jesse Mercury. If Maryborough can get a goal off this attack, it would definitely alleviate some of that pressure and do so in a dramatic fashion. They're not going to get it straight away. Instead, they're going to get bumped away from the play. Ball in front of the net. Let it fall, but not in. Joshua, again, looking for the cross-up to Requiem, who goes up for it. Doesn't get the second touch. Would have liked a second attempt at it. Instead, it's going to let that one kind of roll away. Joshua the Beast now centering it again. This time will be Exotic, who gets underneath, gets that first touch. Looking for the next as well. Flicking it back to a teammate. No, it's a swing and a miss. Requiem again misses out, but it might not matter. 20 seconds to go. Marauders have to score here. Aussie Slayer tries to make the defense miss, but Joshua the Beast gets the clear in with 10 seconds to go. Ball on the opposite side. The Makos can take their victory lap. They're going to win this series 3-1. They're going to advance with a victory here. Give them another goal as well. Joshua the Beast putting it through. Great stuff. They're going to be happy with that goal. They're going to be happy with that sweep as well. The Makos from Marsden. Looking like the stronger team on this day. For the Maryborough Marauders, they had a couple key moments, but it was a couple key mistakes as well that I really feel set the tone for that series. The more consistent team wins it, and that's going to be the Makos Black. MVP, Exotic. Even though Requiem got the hat trick, actually. You know what? No. I don't know. I don't know who you give MVP to that one. Like, initially I was feeling Exotic, but Requiem stepped up as well, particularly in that last game, which also happened to be the closest game. Requiem also got the hat trick in game number 1 as well, so yeah. We'll give the MVP in that one to Requiem, actually. We'll go ahead and throw it that way. But for us here at, well, Casa da XP, aka, well, Casa de Formal, casting on behalf of Casa de XP, with everyone else kind of hanging out at TGG. That's going to do it for today. Again, though, a big thank you to our sponsors for this event. EPOS, you know, I got the headset. Have the EPOS mic as well. Just rocking it out right here. A big shout out to Computer Alliance for helping provide all the tech happening at TGG in and of itself to bring this broadcast to you. And to Inspire Tech for being out there helping these teams, providing them with tools with to help them coach, strategize, plan, organize, and really compete at that top level. So a big thank you to all of them. A big thank you to all the schools participating today. And a big thank you to all of you for tuning in. We will be back next week for more of the High School League. We will also be back this weekend for a LAN happening at TGG itself. So definitely keep your eyes on this space moving forward. And until next time, catch you out there.